Child, every time it's time for Kanye to sell an album or to sell some type of something, it's always drama for album sales. Now, we're going to get into it right after this countdown.
We're out here in Beverly Hills with Raz B. I haven't seen you on the scene in a minute, so let the people know what you've been up to. Hey, what's up? I got Amara La Negra here with me tonight at the A Toast to Young Hollywood event. Hey guys, so I have the beautiful Layla Ali with me tonight. So I just want to first start off by saying your Instagram is an inspiration to go on a path to eat healthy. And you know, it is your 50th birthday. You don't look a day over 25.
You know what?
Let us know how you do it.
First, everybody always say that. I think that's so cliche, and people know you don't look 25. Now, if you would have said maybe 40.
Hey, what's up? You're watching Neek at Night, and we have Keith Powers with us tonight.
Hey, how you doing? How you doing?
You know, a lot of girls was like putting you as their, man crush, and you was their, aspiration to take you off the market. And when you came out with Bae, you crushed a lot of people. Like, Hey guys, so I have Daniel Cormier with me tonight, and it's crazy because my first UFC fight happened to be your fight.
I'm glad you were able to watch the first fight and it was mine and I won, because that could be some bad memories.
Right, I mean, okay, I'm not gonna lie. When I first seen it and I seen him
thought I
come,
was gonna get my ass kicked.
Yeah.
Look at you.
Hey, I'm not gonna tell a lie, okay? I'm gonna keep it honest. Definitely experience, you guys. That's Amarion, and we're at his word for word screening. It was super dope. Make sure you check it out. It drops tomorrow, and you don't want to miss it.
Thank you, baby.
Thank you.
It's your partner, Big Boy. What's happening in the voice of Los Angeles? Hello. You know what I do at night? I watch Neek at Night. Show you right. You thought I was going to say something crazy. Thought I was going to say something disgusting and nasty. Yeah. But guess what? When I watch that Neek at Night, I may be doing something disgusting and nasty. Look at her. Hello.
Hey, what's up? It's your girl Neek, and you're tuned in to Neek at Night. If this is your first time here, over here we are the Night Owls. If you have not hit that subscribe button, I want you to go ahead and do that right now and turn on your notification bell so you're notified when I post another video. But just know, keep in mind that over here, this is an acquired taste. You know what I'm saying? This ain't for everybody. This is a channel where I talk about celebrity news and gossip and give my opinion on trending stories. I'm a woman who has a website as well. I sell lingerie, adult toys, sexy pajamas, and I even got stuff for going out to the club, nighttime wear, all of those goodies for you as well. You can find this along with a whole bunch of other new goodies. You can find this at www.neekatnight.com. I'm just going to do a live video and we're gonna get this done, and it's gonna be bada bing, bada boom. All right, and bada bing, bada boom, we shall start. So thank you guys for tuning in, and shout out to all of you guys who are true night owls who are up with me, because it is 11 p.m. on the West Coast for me, and so it's the wee hours of the morning for a lot of y'all. And so the true night owls are the ones that is up with me right now as we talk about this situation. Someone said I hadn't seen the new intro. Loving it. Thank you guys for those of you who appreciate the new intro. I think I'm going to be doing like different types of intros so that you guys don't get bored with me playing that same one over and over and over and over. But it's a lot of y'all who still haven't seen it. So thank y'all for appreciating the work that I put in on that one. Anyway, so let's talk about Kanye. So Kanye. It seems like every single time there is time for an album, he just figures out however he can stir up the most drama to sell albums. Now, I talked about this back in 2020 when he was stirring up drama before. And I think this was around the time when he had his whole beef with Pusha Pusha T, and then he also was going around trying to run for president, and he just was stirring up all this drama to start a project. Now, I'm going to give you guys a flashback of my video that I did back in 2020. But before I show you guys my video that I did in 2020 when I was saying the same thing and how it seems quite ironic how he always got all this drama during album time but never got this drama when it's not album time. I'm going to show y'all that video in a second. But before we go to that video, I want to remind you guys that I do have a website, as you guys seen in the intro. And my website is on the screen, www.neekatnight.com. I have a lot of goodies that I'm going to be adding to the site. So definitely shop with me. Buy the inventory that I got in stock now. Get you a nice little toy or two or some, you know what I'm saying, some nice goodies, you know what I'm saying, over there. What's goody with my goodies? Go over there on www.neekatnight.com. Also, make sure to also subscribe to this channel. Hit the like button. When you guys hit the like button, that lets YouTube know that, hey, we're active, we're watching, we're engaged, and, you know, we want to see more. So hit the like button on this video. And when you're done watching this video, make sure to follow me on Instagram as well. Blah, 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 blah. So anyway, so last time around when it was time for him to be selling a project, he did this whole song and dance before. So I'm going to show you guys this video, and then we're going to get into the recent antics that he has been doing as of late. I didn't report over the weekend when he was like doing the most. So now that I'm reporting, you know, I'm a little bit late to the party, but hey, I'm going to share with you guys what I think about it. And y'all, you know, we can all share how we feel. I'll be opening up the phone lines a little bit later as well. But, you know, in the meantime, in between time, let me pull up this video. So this video, like I said, I did this in July of 2020. And in the title, it says, "Is Kim Kardashian accountable for Kanye West's actions?" Now, this was kind of one of those questions where it was like, she's absolutely not responsible for him. He's his own grown man. But it was kind of like, you know, a title to, you know, draw in the viewers. So if you want to watch this video in full, you can type in Neek at Night, followed by "Is Kim Kardashian accountable for Kanye West's actions?" And the answer to that is no. He's a grown man. He's responsible for himself, and he needs to stop. But let's play it.
Freed the slaves. Jesus had the slaves go work for other white people.
Y'all, we leaving right now.
So Jesus, well, Harriet Tubman never actually freed the slaves. Jesus had the slaves go work for other white people.
Y'all, we leaving right now.
So Jesus had the slaves go work for other white people.
Y'all, we leaving right now.
For the record, yo, just gonna let Kanye do what the fuck he want once again. That nigga wake up and do the illest shit with no consequence ever.
Before we hop right into this thing, I want to remind you to check out my website. It's always to be in. I don't really know how mental health works, so I don't want to be insensitive to somebody going through a mental health episode. However, I can find it ironic that it's always when Kanye West is about to drop an album that he suddenly has these mental health episodes. Now, again, I don't know how his inner workings of his mental health works, and maybe when he does his album, I don't know. It just seems kind of weird. It's like, are you okay? But then you suddenly not okay when you drop an album? Is it the fact that you're doing an album that's causing the stress that's causing you not to be okay? Because if every time you do an album, you have a manic episode, maybe you shouldn't do albums no more. I don't know. Okay, and that was pretty much me giving Kanye the benefit of the doubt. But at the end of the day, let's keep it a buck. Kanye knows exactly what he's doing. He knows, listen, this has been working for me every time I drop an album. Every time I drop an album, I stir up drama, I stir up mess, and then I drop an album. But are you really that great of an artist if every time you are about to drop an album, you got to start all of this BS? Now, Kanye is a seasoned rapper, and he should definitely be named amongst the greats as it pertains to Jay-Z, as it pertains to Lil Wayne, as it pertains to, a lot of the top rappers, producers, and people who have a good catalog. But it seems as though all of the other artists like, Beyonce or Jay or whoever, their catalog speaks for itself, and when they drop an album, they really don't need a lot of BS behind it. But it seems like Kanye, anytime he's about to drop something, it's coupled with a lot of drama. He has drama with Pusha T, drama with this person trying to, run for president, or, saying, I almost killed my daughter. I almost killed my daughter. And he just has all of this drama. He's attaching Northwest every single run. Now, this time around, it's, I don't want her on TikTok, blah, 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 blah. Last time around, it was I almost killed her. And then, the next time after that, what is it really going to be? What's it going to be? Because we getting tired. Okay, I can't sing, but, seriously, what's it going to be next time, and the next time, and the next time, and the next time? Because we tired, boss. We tired. Okay? It's a mess. But let me play a little bit more of my 2020 video, and then we'll get into his recent antics. If you guys are up watching right now, share the video. Let the Night Owls know that we watching. We up. We ready. We true Night Owls. Share the video. Like the video. Let's play some more of the video.
I'm just trying to be not really insensitive, but I really don't understand how every single time he's dropping an album is when he has all of these sporadic tweets. He never has any of these out of control tweets. He's never outlandish, outrageous until it's album time. So it's is the album putting that much pressure on you to go berserk? And if the album is putting that pressure on you to go berserk, then maybe, let's just deal with doing the shoe thing if that's better. You know what I'm saying? It's I understand that that's your crap, but it's just an eyebrow raise for me that each and every time there's an album, there's an episode. I don't know. It's just, I just really don't get it. So it's just hard for me to really try to grasp it. And I'm not going to pretend to, because I don't get it. I'm not a psychologist. I'm not somebody who has a medical degree. So to me, it just looks kind of weird. I don't know.
Another situation where I gave Kanye West the eyebrow raise was how he had this episode of spazzing at this black woman, but was rather kind and delicate to the white woman they both asked him the tough question. All right. And, it just seems like a lot of black people have a lot of smoke for other black people, but they show other white people all of the time, delicacy, and grace. It's just a mess. But anyways, let's get into what he's been going through recently. Let's pull up the neighborhood talk and go through some of the posts that he has been doing, some of the BS that he's been doing. I'm going to start it with the whole Billie Eilish thing, where he basically was saying that she needed to apologize to him because he felt like she shaded Travis Scott. And in order for him to perform, I believe, at Coachella, she needed to give him an apology first. And I'm glad that she did not apologize to him, because it's boy, apologize for what? Period. I'm not apologizing to you and nobody else. Period. So this is a post right here. It says, Billie Eilish dissed Travis Scott at her concert after she stopped the show to give her fan an inhaler. I wait for the people to be okay before I keep going. And Kanye commented to this and he said, "Come on, Billie. We love you. Please apologize to Trav and to the families of the people who lost their lives." Like, first of all, Billie Eilish wasn't at Astroworld, so she don't need to apologize to anybody that lost their lives. Why? I mean, like, yeah, it's sad that they lost their lives, but that's not her job to apologize to them because she had no part to play in them losing their lives. He said, people who lost their lives, please apologize to people who lost their lives. No one intended this to happen. Trav didn't have any idea of what was happening when he was on stage and was very hurt by what happened. And yes, Trav will be with me at Coachella, but now I need Billie to apologize before I perform. So being that Billie did not apologize, does that mean that he's not going to perform and we're also not going to see Trav? Because the people do not care. If you don't perform, we don't care. I mean, I don't care, at least. I'll speak for myself. It's okay, nothing's happening. We're good. Billie then, she responded and she was like, "I never shaded Trav. I was just looking out for my people, blah, blah," which it was a lie. Like, girl, you did shade him, but you ain't got to apologize to Kanye if you want to. Now, just because she was like, "I never said Trav's name," or she said something like that, trying to insinuate that she did not shade him. But it's like, girl, you ain't got to apologize to Kanye, but you also don't have to lie because you sitting there stopping your show saying, "I wait for my people to make sure they good." Girl, you know damn well who you was shading. You was shading Trav, period. But you ain't got to apologize to Kanye. Who is Kanye, girl? He looking for another Taylor Swift moment, and girl, dismissed, and I'm glad that you did, period. So, we starting it right there where he was starting just trying to pick with anybody that he can to stir up drama. And if you guys didn't know, he has an album that is going to be dropping February 22nd or something like that. He also has a Netflix documentary that is supposed to be like a 3-part documentary or something like that, that also is getting promoted as well. So it's like he has multiple projects that he's doing. And for him, in his mind, it's like, stirring up drama always works. So let me just keep on stirring up drama. The people will eat it up. The blogs will keep me relevant. And it'll carry me up until I drop this album. And the caliber of artist that he is at this point, I feel like those tactics are very, very whack. Like, you have artists like Drake who, when he's about to sell a project, he'll put up billboards here and there. Or you have other artists who will just, post like, my album is coming, and they still sell really well. He's too seasoned of an artist to be doing these BS bully tactics. It's tiring and it's sick. Like, find something better to do. Find something better to do with yourself. So somebody had basically commented to him picking at Billie Eilish, and they pretty much attributed it to him not being on his meds. So this person says, "Man's off the meds, album gonna go crazy." Okay, and to that, Kanye West, he replied and he said, "The world is racist and sexist and phobic and crazy phobic at our core. It's cheap and dismissive to say I'm off my meds anytime I speak up. Phobia in this sense doesn't mean being afraid of it, means not giving power to let's be more conscious." No. I mean, it's not the fact that you're off your meds. It's the fact that this is your tactic that you use every single time you're trying to sell an album, and we're tired. We're tired. We tired. But he says, let's be more conscious
and write each other off so easily. Bop, 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 bop. You know, that's what Kanye had to say. Okay. And then he just continued to go on and on and on. So after, he didn't really get the apology from Billie. She was pretty much like, boy, bye. And, he didn't really get the response that he decided to, or he was seeking to get. He then started to try to poke at Pete Davidson. So he then put up a video, a song that he did with a 5-year foreign, and he started to sneak diss Pete. And in the song, he was talking about how he gonna have 100 goons pull up to SNL, telling people that if they see Pete, he wanted them to do something to him. Pete doesn't have Instagram or social media, so he didn't really get the recognition that he wanted. Kylie ended up having her baby, so that kind of muddled some of his momentum of him picking at people. She named her baby Wolf Webster. Wolf. I mean, people got to start thinking about their kids in school. Like, you name your kid Wolf, you got to think of like certain stuff that people might tease them and say when they go to school. They're going to be like, woof, woof, woof. Anyways, moving on. Let's get back to Kanye. So he started throwing shots at Pete. Then he decided to now let me go at Kim. So, he dropped more music where he started to take shots at Kim. And so Kim had posted up a post where she said, chin up or your crown slips. And, he decided to like make more music going after her. And then they also played a snippet of the SNL thing. Let's see what else he did. I'm going in order of when stuff was posted to the blogs, because he just was definitely on one and definitely just acting out, doing the most. But you know who really called him out was Shaun King. Shaun King basically called him out and basically summed up his BS in a nutshell. He went after Kid Cudi. Kanye did. He took jabs at Kid Cudi because he felt like he was cool with Pete Davidson. And, they had their little back and forth. Kid Cudi called him a dinosaur. I need some water. Then he started posting up memes. Kid Cudi went after him. And then he started to post, all these pictures of Kim and Pete together. And it just was looking a real big old mess. So right here, he had this photo where Pete was holding Kim's hand. And he says, look at this D-head. I wonder if Instagram gonna shut down my page for dissing Hillary Clinton's ex-boyfriend. Like, what? Then he showed a picture of Pete. I guess he has a tattoo of Hillary Clinton. And this was when Pete used to have an Instagram. And it says, when I tag people, I'm just putting together the web. There are a group of people who run media and the election. Thank God for free speech. Okay. Then he says, y'all seen that tattoo, but if I speak up, then I'm crazy. Kanye was like, I guess he was calling Pete crazy for getting Hillary, but then he said, if I speak up, I'm the crazy one. I told you not going to use that one no more. When a garbage man goes to work, he's going to smell like trash. But it's time to take the trash out the house. This ain't about Skeet, people. It's about selling a narrative. Selling y'all a narrative. Skeet just playing his part in Frozen 3. Except it's not in theaters this time. It's on the Daily Mail. Tell Bob and the entire Disney staff you have wasted your money on Star Wars and Marcel, because even though it makes money, you will never control the high schools. No one ever heard a Machine Gun Kelly song, Bob. Okay. Then he continued by showing a Calvin Klein ad that was with Pete Davidson and Machine Gun Kelly. And he says, "No, you will never meet my children." Then a lot of people thought he was hacked. So he went to prove that he wasn't hacked by writing on a notepad and posing in front of it by saying, "My account is not hacked." And he dated it to let people know that this ain't no person hacking into my stuff. This is me, loud, live, and in color, acting a stone cold fool. I'm acting a stone cold fool, and this is straight me and nobody else. Ooh, need a little water. He said, "My account is not hacked. I will be at Sunday service at noon and will be taking North and Saint to the Super Bowl shortly after. I'll double whatever they paying you to Chet thinks, or Shade thinks, or whoever." And then this was him with the little thing on his head when he's showing that he was not hacked. Okay. Then he says, "Always remember, West was your biggest W." So he showed, and he was very proud that he was trending over the Super Bowl. Okay. He says, "I didn't wake up and fight for my family to trend over the Super Bowl, but it happened. The Super Bowl brings families together for everyone married. Hold your spouse close. Make sure they know how much you love and appreciate them, because there's a skeet." There's a skeet lurking in every dirty alley waiting to help destroy your family and walk around in Calvin Klein's around your children. I wish my wife was with me and our children sitting at the 50-yard line. Kim Kardashian, always remember, West was your biggest W. So this was him basically saying that, you know, even though we are getting a divorce, even though I have showed my butt and acted a stone cold fool, and you are petitioning the court for a dissolution of marriage, and you are over my antics and my BS. You have been holding me down since I went to Wyoming. You have been holding me down since I've been doing all kind of crazy BS, and you're tired of it. But I'm not happy that you're tired of it. I want to be able to, you know, dangle models in your face. I want to be able to get the Julias, the Mulias, the Coolias, or whoever. And I want to, you know, be on the balcony with different models. And I want to be out and about painting stupid black eyeliner across a girl's face. And I want to parade a girl all over the media. But that's only to make you jealous because you're fed up with me. And when that doesn't work, then, you know, I got to start attacking the guy that you're with, because the girl that I chose, it was only a prop. And I don't like the fact that you actually seem to really like this guy, because, I mean, we're pretending, right? Like, this girl is a prop. Like, look, I painted stupid black makeup across her eyelids. And you clearly know that's a joke, right? Like, you know, so you have to take me back, and you have to, like, take in all of my BS. And when he didn't get the reaction, he just kept going and 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 going. And to the point where it's like, dude, listen, that's not how this works. Like, you don't get to push someone away, put them on the back burner, and then dangle little, I wouldn't even say eye candy, dangle little props in front of their face. And then when that doesn't work, then, oh, now I want to fight for my family. Like, that's not how it works. That's not how it works. I'm tired.
We tired, and I'm sure Kim has been putting up with a lot behind the scenes, and I'm sure Kim is beyond tired. I don't care what y'all think about Kim Kardashian, the Kardashians, or whatever. I'm sure she tired, and I feel for her because I'm tired looking, and I'm not even in the household, and I don't got to deal with him, and it's a lot. It's a lot. It's a mess. It's a whole lot. A whole lot of. Okay? So, then I guess a comedian was trolling the situation. Then he tried to show that he was at the Super Bowl. He showed he was at the Super Bowl. North looked very uninterested. So did Saint. They looked like they didn't want to be there. Looks like trouble in paradise for Delicious and Santana. I mean, that was like a rush marriage. We all knew that probably wasn't going to be the best of the best. Where's the rest of Kanye crap? Okay. Then he showed this picture of Pete where it says, make all black people vote one way, sit down, yay. You don't have the right to be outside of the box. We put all black celebs in, and the prisons we put 25% of blacks in. No, you can never meet my children, boy. So he started to pull the race card, and I'm so sick of these artists who they go and they date women who are not black. And as soon as the situation isn't panning out how they wanted somebody they can control. And as soon as they lose control of the situation, they want to pull the black card, the race card. And it's like, boy, shut up. You was not thinking about this pro-black story or this pro-black, oh, poor black man thing any other time. So save it. And I'm so sick and tired also of women feeling like the Kardashians are taking their black men. That is a stupid narrative. Kim Kardashian and any other Dashian is not taking your black men. These black men would not choose you if Kim Kardashian existed or did not exist. And I'm so sick and tired of people thinking that when these black men choose women who are not black, and they start to see how they are losing control and things are not panning out. I'm so sick and tired of people thinking that black women are supposed to be Captain Sava in. No, he knew what he was doing when he got with her. He knew what he was doing throughout this, and we are not the cure for foolishness. I'm so sick and tired of people thinking that black women are the cure for knucklehead behavior. If you a knucklehead before, you are going to be a knucklehead after, and we are not the knucklehead savior. I'm sorry. So stop thinking, oh, they stole a black man and, he needs a black woman. No, he don't want a black woman. If he wanted a black woman, he would have got with a black woman. He wouldn't keep recycling women with more white women. He got what he wanted. That's what he wanted. And we are not Captain Save a Negro. I'm sorry. We are not sweep up the foolishness and become a punching bag for the sake of healing anybody. No, Kanye needs to heal himself. He needs to go to counseling. He needs to go to therapy, and he needs to get it together for himself. We are not the cleanup crew. We are not. Black women are not the cleanup crew. We are not. No. And if Kim Kardashian existed or if she did not, he still wouldn't choose a black woman. So stop thinking that, oh, the Kardashians or these women is taking your men. No, they wouldn't choose you if those women existed. They would just go to another white woman, period. So stop. Hit the like button if you guys are enjoying the video so far. Let's move on. Hit the like button, hit the share button. It's greatly appreciated. Okay. Then it was revealed that, Julia Fox erased all her photos of Kanye West on her Instagram, and she continued to like Kim Kardashian's pictures, which, a lot of people tried to paint Julia as this heartbroken, scorned girl, but it's like Julia knew the assignment. I'm about to get the clout, and whether it works out or if it don't work out, I still got the clout. I don't think that Julia
is somewhere sitting there crying in a corner. Like Julia talked about how she's into the gangbang. She's into the threesomes, foursomes, fivesomes. She is just the party girl here for the party. And I don't think that she's somewhere balled up crying in a corner. I think, listen, I got my Birkin. You know, he got me a Birkin. My friends got Birkins. I got the clout. And whether this is a situation where it worked out or not, now I'm being mentioned on the white blogs and I'm being mentioned on the black blogs. And a lot of people are just now finding out about Julia, thinking that she is this like overnight girl, but she's been a supermodel. She just now got the clout of the black audience as well. And I feel like for that, she grateful and she happy. Like, I got my clout and I'm dipped. I don't think that she's somewhere crying a river. Daily Mail tried to paint it like she was crying a river. And she basically was like, listen, if y'all think I'm crying over this man after I done got my clout off of this situation, you're crazy. And I believe her when she say that because, girl, she ain't dumb. She done dated Drake. She done dated all these other people and she done got the bread, got the head and left. And I feel like, girl, do what you got to do. If they loving the snow bunnies, then hey, get what you could get out of them. Period. So anyways, moving on. Kanye West continued to do more posts. And he said, I don't have beef with Kim. I love my family. So stop that narrative. I'm not giving up on my family. I bought this coat for Kim before SNL. I thought it was particularly special. I have faith that we'll be back together. I never had anything against the Daily Mail. I got love for everyone in the media, and I wish you all the happiness in the world. I speak directly to the media outlets the same way a ball player speaks to the refs. The world is our court. Like a basketball court and the court of public opinion, we have public relationships because we are public figures. So to the public and to the press, sometimes people call me crazy, but to be in love is to be crazy about something, and I am crazy about my family. Happy Valentine's. No. I mean, I'm sure he loves his family. I'm sure he loves his children. And I'm sure he loves Kim Kardashian. However, this seems like a loss of control. A lot of people don't know what to do when they have lost control of the situation. And this is very much that. Okay, it says, Kanye West to fans. If you see Skeet, yell, Kim Ye forever. So it says, thank you guys for your support of my family. My family means more to me than any other accomplishment in life. If anyone loves me and my family, if you see Skeet in real life, scream at the loser at the top of your lungs and say Kim Ye forever. Okay. Wendy Williams battling her bank account. What y'all think about them saying Wendy Williams got dementia and she ain't in control of her finances? Anyways, let's get back to Kanye. Okay, let's see what else. He then on Valentine's sent her a bed of roses with, what is this, black mesh around it. It's like, is this funeral roses? This looks very much like funeral roses, talking about my vision is crystal clear with the KK. You saying your vision is clear, but this looks very funeral arrangement like. Like, this don't look like welcoming lovey-dovey romance. This looks like dead weeds and funeral something. I don't know. It don't look appealing. Whatever. So then what else happened? Okay. Kim was fed up. So Kim decided, she probably had him blocked on her main phone. So from Kim's other phone, she texts him and she says, you are creating a dangerous and scary environment and someone will hurt Pete and this will be your fault. So Kanye says, upon my wife's request, please, nobody do nothing physical to Skeet. I'm going to handle the situation myself. And then he paired it with this picture from Baby Boy. So he's like telling people, don't do nothing to Skeet. But then he's also insinuating violence as well. knowing that, you know, fans are gullible and they're going to do, you know, stuff to impress certain artists. And then, you know, she continues to tell him there's dangerous people out there and this is scary and it doesn't have to be. And then he says, I will always do everything to protect you and our family forever. And I listened to you and told everyone to make sure nothing physical happens to Skeet. All the while, he showed this picture. Like, Kanye, shut the heck up. Shut the heck up. Okay? Then Kim, she got tired and she like, boy, stop posting what I send you. Like, can you keep anything that I say to you private? Like, so annoying. Like, boy. And then he says, you know, thank you, you know, for you being the prayers. Because I guess somebody has said that they were praying for Ye. And then he was like, you know, all the other celebs are quiet, but, you know, you taking up for me, blah, blah. Okay. And then he posted, Dear Page 6, I love my family. I love being at home with my kids. I'm not a bad man because I'm not a democratic like 90% of black celebs. What do you being a Democrat or Republican or whatever have to do with this stupid rant that you have been doing on social media? I love my family. I'm not a Democrat like 90% of black celebs. I love my wife. I love my children and I love God. I'm an artist and I need to paint my children's future. Deer. And it's the deer as in DEER, like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Dear Page 6. It's like, are all the rappers illiterate or what? Like, it seems like so many rappers are hella illiterate when you see them like type because there's a difference from autocorrect because, you know, autocorrect be kicking some of our butts. But autocorrect is not changing dear, DEAR, to dear, DEER. Like, you're writing that. Anyways, he says, I respect your profession, but blah, I'm coming to get my family, blah, blah, whatever. Then Chloe thanked Pete for sending her some roses. Julia says that, you know, she came up off the situation. She ain't tripping. What else? Did y'all see
Beautiful wife. When I married
Lamar, stop trying to get Chloe. I'm sorry, I had to do a brief intermission, but like, especially after there was a clip that surfaced of him on Big Brother and he like boo-booed in the bed or something. Boy, just stop. Chloe, tell the man to stop. Anyways, so then he finally says, I learned that using all caps makes people feel like I'm screaming at them. I'm working on my communication. I can benefit from a team of creative professionals, organizers, mobilizers, and community leaders. Thank everybody for supporting me. I know sharing screenshots was jarring and came off as harassing Kim. I take accountability. I'm still learning in real time. I don't have all the answers. To be a good leader is to be a good listener. And, you know, it's like, boy, whatever. So then Shaun King came forward and he basically summed up all of the BS that Kanye has been doing in a nutshell. He basically called him out and he summed it up perfectly. So I'm going to read through what Shaun King had to say and bring y'all up to speed because it's really problematic what he was doing. And a lot of people think that, you know, if you're married to somebody, like, you own them. Kim Kardashian is not his property and he does not own her, especially now that she has filed for a dissolution of marriage. She's filed for a divorce. They're separated. He has his house. She has her house. They're living separately. They're living separate lives. He needs to back off. Co-parent your children, but that does not give you the authority to harass your soon-to-be ex-wife. So, Shaun King says to the post where he had posted up the screenshot where Kim Kardashian had basically told him that he was creating a dangerous and scary environment. Shaun King posted and he says, I have to speak on this. Kanye West has crossed a line into abuse, and here's the thing. So he broke down a number of things of why he felt like he had crossed the line. And he says, he's a brilliant artist. He sometimes says smart stuff, and he makes good music, but he has crossed a dangerous line that I personally find very problematic and is common with abusive men. Let me explain it, because this whole situation is a landmine. Number one, Kim and Kanye are separated. Kim has filed for divorce. Number two, Kanye has openly and publicly dated multiple women, while including over the past month, while, he has repeatedly threatened violence against a man that Kim has been seen with. He has also threatened the careers and names and reputations of good men and women connected to that man. All in the name of family? None of this helps Kanye's family. Kim literally texted him to tell him that he has started to create a physically dangerous situation for them, and he posts the text with another meme of physical violence. And the meme that he's talking about is the baby boy meme, because when he posted the text of Kim saying, you're creating a violent situation, he coupled it with the baby boy, being choked meme. And it's like he's saying he's going to chill, but he's also showing I'm not chilling, So then he says, so let me tell you the only other famous person I know that does this, Donald Trump, who memed about violence over and over and alluded to it over and over until people got violent. It's not funny. At the root of it is Kanye and Trump's extreme narcissism and his admitted problems with mental health. And so what does Kanye do is post some truly toxic and dangerous stuff about his family. Then he posts something smart and pro-black in between dates with a new white woman. And then he's, the smart pro-black statement then buys him some time and grace for the people to deal with his toxicity. Then he'll have people sing a gospel song. Then he'll post and delete veiled threats at Kim. Then he'll go live saying that people don't want him to see his kids, while ignoring the fact that he is so manic and unpredictable that anybody would be concerned about having him around the kids. This pulls at the heartstrings of all of us who fight for black fathers, but ignores troubling warning signs. Then rinse and repeat. Gospel, pro-black statement, followed by toxicity, innuendos and memes, and weirdness. Rinse and repeat. And, he cycles in a new white woman in between that, and rinse and repeat. So that's pretty much the nutshell of Kanye West and the BS that he has been doing. I'm going to open up the phone lines, and I want to talk to some of y'all, and I want to know how y'all feel about Kanye and all of the stuff that he has going on. I feel like, in my opinion, this is one of those situations where a guy basically doesn't value what he has at home, puts the woman to the back burner, starts acting like she's nothing. This is just my assessment. Then after she starts to fall out of love in the situation, she says, you know what, I had enough, files for divorce.
He says, F you. I'm about to go get another white woman to replace you. I'm going to dress her up in the clothes that you wear. You know, he starts to feel like, you know, I made Kim, I'll make another one. Then he sees that the public thinks that this doesn't look right. His whole, I'll make another Kim, I'll dress her in the clothes that I've dressed you in, doesn't work for him. People are not feeling the black eye makeup that he splats across the girl's face. She's not bad enough or cute enough to even compare. So it's like, if you were going to try to make Kim or the rest of us believe you, at least get somebody that was going toe to toe. You were supposed to get somebody that had a natural body. You know, Kim has a pretty face, but she has a ant body. You were supposed to get somebody who had a banging natural body that was just bomb. You were supposed to get a actual, if you want to pull the race card, you were supposed to get a black woman that was ishing on Kim. Then we probably would have been able to ride this whole BS train with you. But you got a very basic, average white woman, and you wanted us to feel like you was going to make another Kim with her. And when we looked at you like, boy, bye, then you wanted to discard her, and you wanted Kim to come flocking back to you. And that's just not how it works. You don't get to throw her to the wayside, feel like you can make another her, dress a girl up in Kim cosplay. And then when that doesn't work and we call BS and we not feeling the black eye splat that you put on her eyes, then think that your wife is just supposed to come running to you. It doesn't work like that. You've done a lot and you've been doing way too much. And I'm glad that, you know, she's finally waking up. Kim definitely held Kanye down. I don't care what nobody feel about the Kardashians. Kim has held Kanye down for a very long time throughout all his antics, throughout all his BS. And I'm sure, is tired. She tired. Now, could she possibly want to resolve her situation with him and possibly get back with him? Possibly. That's her husband. They are not fully divorced yet. But I think that she should definitely make him work for it. She should definitely make him work for it, because he just, you know, some people just do too much. Like, as soon as he started y'all funny, talk about hold on, wait, who is this? How I get this person? Is any of my moderators on here? D, you have my permission to get, who is this? Mansa Ali. You can get Mansa Ali up out of here. He must be one of those Kanye worshipers or black male can do no wrong type people. And it's like, boy, get up out of here. He looks a mess. He looks a fool. Kanye looks a fool. Period. And Kim, go running for the hills. If Kim Kardashian and Kanye were not famous and a man was doing all of the stuff that he was doing, we would call this dude lame, square, whack, all kind of stuff. And it's plenty of men who act this way who end up killing their spouse. So I think Kim is right to be cautious, right to have security, right to protect her family. And although, you know, he may not do anything to the children, she's good to keep her distance, because in order to be a father does not mean that you need access to Kim. Y'all got enough money to where y'all can make arrangements to co-parent the kids without being bothered with one another. So I commend Kim for running for the hills, but I want to know what y'all think about this before we roll out. I am going to put the call-in number on the screen. Okay. The call-in number is 563-999-3643. I want to know what y'all think about it. I'm gonna open up the lines. Let's see how many. Let me see who watching. I have not been paying attention to the chat at all. All right, it's a few of us up. All right, so the Night Owls is up right now. Okay. Let me open up the lines. Let me hear a couple of y'all. Somebody said OJ vibes question mark. I mean, it's giving very possessive vibes for sure. Somebody said Kanye is not gonna hurt Kim. He has sense. All right. I mean, I'm glad you think that. And a lot of people who have killed their spouses, a lot of them gave them the benefit of the doubt too and said they're not gonna hurt a fly. And then they're on Facebook Live, creating a live, talking about, I just offed this person because I would la la la. Like, come on. I mean, it sounds good. It sounds good. What the heck? Hold up. It logged me out. Let me go back. Let me go back. Let me open up the lines for y'all. I don't know why it did that. Okay. That's so loud. Can y'all hear that? Do y'all hear that, Dowling? Do y'all hear it, Dowling?
Now, press 1 to hear.
Your show is scheduled to start in 38 seconds.
Do y'all hear that? D says it's 3:27 a.m. in New York. Thank you for being up with me, boo. I appreciate it.
We are sorry, but we are experiencing a problem with our system. Please try your call again later or report a problem through the Blog Talk Radio.
Oh, no, they didn't say they having a problem. They better get it together.
Your show will go live in 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, period. They better get it together.
Blog Talk Radio.
All right, 5347. Hello.
Hi, Nick.
Hey.
Hey, Nick.
How you doing?
This is unforgettable.
Oh, hey, boo. How you doing?
I'm doing fine. Hey.
What you think about Kanye?
I had to mute you. I'm sitting here thinking to myself, as manic as he is on social media, picture how manic he was at the house.
Right, absolutely. That's what I was
thinking.
Think
about how it was. You know, that woman probably went through hell. Mm-hmm. And when somebody get tired, and I mean, there's nothing you can do to get them to come back. I really believe she was trying to be, be peaceful about it, trying to be supportive, still have the kids around and everything. But when she went to that concert and he changed the lyrics talking about, Kim, I want you back, I want you this and that. The next day she went to file to be single. She's showing him, I don't want you.
Right.
I really don't. I feel like she cares about him, but when he put on the internet that he wanted to kill his daughter, I think that was it for her.
Yeah, well, I think he said he wanted an abortion, so that's what he was talking about, I think.
But, you know, that right there, one day his daughter might find that. And my biggest thing is with him talking about the daughter being on TikTok. When they were together, she was on TikTok.
Right.
Because remember, she did the video with Old Country Road, and Kim was playing the guitar. along with her. So, I mean, they were together. That was on TikTok. Why do you have a problem with TikTok now? Because he can't control.
Right. That's exactly it.
That's his way. Yeah, and the Julia, what's her name? Azalea Banks just exposed her for being a prostitute.
I mean, she getting the bread, getting ahead, and leaving. So, I mean, I guess so.
Yeah, and I knew he was losing it when he had people, had someone showing up as a Kim lookalike.
Oh, at that party, yeah.
that was low. For some woman to do that, that was low.
Right.
On her part to accept it.
Yeah. I mean, you know, she was probably flattered. I don't even know if she necessarily came as the Kim lookalike. I feel like people probably just put two and two together because this was a chick who looked similar. He probably didn't hire her because he wasn't seen with her. So I think she just could have been like a chick that just showed up to the party that just happened to look like Kim.
And then they had an interview talking about how he feels about women. And I keep thinking about all the things that Kim might have went through in that house. I don't believe he was physically abusive, but verbally and mentally he might have been. Because it was an episode with her and Chloe talking about that he was acting up about a Band-Aid. I felt so sorry for her.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't believe it's gonna last long with Pete.
Yeah, I feel like both of them are just, you know, doing something for right now. Like, we got our props for right now. You know what I'm saying? And Pete, he just enjoying the ride. He ain't really with all the extras, so he just going along with it. But yeah, I don't think that Pete is the everlasting love. But what I will say is, like, Charlamagne made a good point when he talked about Pete. And he said, basically, what do you give a girl who has been wealthy her whole entire life? And he drew the analogy and he said, you know, she was rich when she was younger. She was wealthy as she got older. And, you know, she is going around and she is, you know, world famous. But what Pete seems to be giving her is normalcy. You know, like, we're going to get ice cream. Mm-hmm. We're just going to do simple things. And it's like, sometimes it's the things that money can't buy that you enjoy. Like, they were going to like these little dates that when you just start dating somebody and you have a little bit of money, you go on these types of dates, these ice cream dates, these coffee meetups, and, you know, things like that. And so, you know, I agree with Charlamagne when he made that point where he says, like, what do you get a girl that has everything? You give her normalcy. And in a world that everything is loud, it doesn't help Kanye to just be even more chaotic and add more chaos. You know, she's probably looking for more peace.
And by Pete not responding, that right there kind of speaks volumes. Mm-hmm. You know, it just, you know, I would have said something by now.
Right. Well, all right.
I would have, but I appreciate it, Nick.
All right. Thank you so much for being up and being a true night owl, girl, because we up here late.
Yeah,
thank you for calling.
But I'm so happy about this conversation because even my daughters are talking about this. They're like, Mama, he done lost it. He done lost it. He never had it. Kanye is nuts.
Right. Yeah, that's true. Well, all right. I'm gonna go to the next one. You could call back in later. Let's go to sorry, unforgettable. 7383. If you guys want to call in, the number is on the screen. So you can call in at 563-999-3643. The number is on the screen if you guys want to call in. 7383, hello.
Hey, what's up, Nick?
Hey, how you doing?
What's going on? Thanks for always taking my call. I really respect Kanye as a musician. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, he's made amazing songs, but to sum it up, he's a big ass baby. You know what I mean? Like, and the thing about it is that we don't help. The media doesn't help by giving him shine, attention, a platform to just like go off. You know what I'm saying? Because he don't really have it all way together. You know what I'm saying? Like, he does this Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde thing all the time when it comes to people, and the people that he really messes with, you know, get caught in the vortex and get hurt. I'm type upset the other day, just even reading like him, you know, ousting but ousting Cudi as a artist for good music just because he's associated with Pete. That's some sucker stuff, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, how many songs and albums have y'all done together and all that? But because you know the dude and you cool with the dude, now you're gonna stop being cool with Cudi. You know what I'm saying? That's one. Two, what cracked me up is he does this whole Civil War post or reposts the Civil War image showing him and Drake and so and so Future on one side and Kim and Pete on the other. You just started messing with Drake, bro. Like, you wasn't even cool with Drake not even a year ago.
Right.
This is the flip-floppy stuff that dude does. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, that's not bueno. And I'm actually proud of Kim for keeping it moving, keeping her head high, not going back, you know, not falling for the truckloads of roses and stuff. All that stuff is fleeting, man. Like the caller before just said, you know, when it comes to Pete, you know, like, he's just showing that whole, like, yo, that's another side of the rainbow type of thing. You know what I mean? Like, this is the toxic behavior that, like, you know, a lot of men do. You know what I'm saying? I had to realize this is that you can't do something messed up and then just try to sugarcoat it over with some gifts or some flowers or like thinking everything is all good. You know what I mean? You got to be accountable for your actions. You really got to sit down and be a man about it. I just read an article where they were saying that, and now he's being accountable. He's saying that, I just realized how I communicate, and by using all caps that people think I'm shouting. Yo, you can't tell me you a 40-something-year-old man, or almost 40-something-year-old man, or whatever, and you just now realizing that all caps means shouting. Nah, you knew that, bro. You just playing stupid.
Yeah, he's extra for sure. Well, thank you so much for calling in.
All right, have a good night.
All right. Again, the call-in number to call in is on the screen. It is 563-999-3643. You can call in and give your thoughts. I'm going to take a couple more calls, and then we're going to be out of here. 6259. Hello?
Hi, Nate.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm good. You know what? I just think that as celebrities, you kind of put yourself in the limelight to be criticized. So I don't know if I really care, you know, because as a woman, I've gone through my own issue, you know, with men. Now, is it publicized? No, I'm not a public figure. So I think it's just a little bit, you know, different. I do think it's funny that I think we all think it's funny that he's so pro-black, and it's like, my black kids, but your black kids still have a white mom, you know? Mm-hmm. So, I don't know.
Anything else on it, or that's it?
Well, yeah, I guess. You know, I was just calling because I'm up late. You know, I'm really, like, I don't know.
True night out in the house. Well, alrighty.
And I'm from L.A., so...
Alrighty, well, thank you so much for calling in.
Okay, good night.
All right. 6380. Hello? Oh, they clicked off. I don't know what happened there. But Kanye is definitely wilding. Let me see what some of y'all are saying. Vanessa is funny. She said, "Girl, you care enough to call in and watch commentary on it." I mean, that's the favorite. I don't care, but care. I mean, but she said she was just up late and just engaging. So I appreciate her calling in. Period. LA. Yes. STFU says Kanye is misunderstood. I'm
in a world where integrity is non-existent. I don't agree with most, but I do get it. What is Kanye doing that's standing on integrity? Like, what's this big integrity thing that Kanye is doing? I'm confused about that. I'm confused about that. And what I do think too is a lot of women, you know, when we were young, right? A lot of us were conditioned that, you know, oh, if the boy pushes you down in school, that means he likes you. If he kicks you or pushes you, that means he likes you. And a lot of people have been conditioned to feel like certain forms of abuse is what makes a person like you or that's admirable. And so when you see verbal abuse and you see harassment, a lot of people associate that with that. You seen when Ari was talking to the podcast, and she was saying basically, you know, oh, I want him to pull the gun out on me, and I want to feel like, you know, he's not going to let me go. And, you know, there's a lot of women who feel like that's what love is, and that's not. Like, a lot of people associate abuse with love, and if a guy shows some abusive nature, then that means that he loves you or he likes you or whatever. And I think that that's false. I just feel like that's false. You know, a person can show interest in you. They can show that they are invested, or they are, you know, willing to pursue you without it being abusive in nature. And we need to decondition that idea of thinking. I feel like it's whack. But, you know, I just wanted to do a quick video tonight and talk about this and see what you guys were thinking. I know it's super late at night, but, you know, I haven't been posting in a few days, so I wanted to get some content out and see what you guys felt about this. If you guys did not catch this video while it was live, definitely be sure to leave your thoughts below. Above Kanye's head is my Instagram. So you can follow me on neek@night_. That would be greatly appreciated. If you guys hit like to this video, it lets YouTube know that, you know, you watched it, you got something out of it, you enjoyed it, especially if you watched it to this point. You definitely should be hitting like to the video and sharing the video and engaging down in the comments below. Let me know what you guys think. I see mixed reviews. There's people who feel like, you know, he's just acting out and trolling. And then there's people who feel concerned. And then there's people who feel like it's his wife, he can do whatever he wants. And then there's people who feel like it's his wife, she filed for divorce, so she is no longer in that same wife position. She's trying to have a dissolution of marriage. They're living separately, and they feel like he's doing too much. So whatever it is that you feel like about it, let me know what you feel down below, and let's talk about it down in the comment section. I'll see you guys in the next video,